30-second buffer. Oh, here we go.
There we go, yeah.
Alright. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Raising Vana'diel, episode 5. I had to write that down. I'm your host, Dylan Hecht, and today I have two very special secret guests. Secret guest number 1. Introduce yourself.
You haven't told us which one of us is the one.
I'm letting you guys pick who is number 1 and number 2. You have to fight amongst yourselves.
God, okay, alright. I'm Janine. I'm at Bleeding Heart. I say stuff sometimes in chats. Your turn.
Special guest number 2.
My name is Han, commonly known as Mognite. I'm on Twitter at Mognite, and I talk about stuff that has nothing to do with Final Fantasy.
Nothing to do. Mog is in your name, yet you don't talk about Final Fantasy?
I don't.
That's a real bummer.
It's not the main thing that I'm known for, I guess.
You're only a knight for the Mogs, but not actually a reporter for them.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. So, before we get into our in-depth conversation, which Han dropped the super bomb on me just a minute ago, before we get into that, though, we're going to check with Zapego, see what's going on. He's going to give me the report on our pal, Chocobo Star Firefly. I wish that was a name that it actually let you pick.
So wait, can you name it before it hatches?
No, you can't, but I have named it with a special name. Oh good, Zapego has something he wants to tell us about the egg. My guess is that it's an egg. That's what he's pretty much told me the last couple days. Alright, status report for day 3. Basic care plan. He's been taking good care of my egg.
He's telling you is in super tiny, unreadable text.
It's perfectly readable for me. That's how all the text in Final Fantasy XI comes up, unfortunately. It's all in this little window that's like one text line long.
I remember playing this on PS2, and the text was pretty freaking big.
Yeah, well, yeah, on PS2
it is. It's meant for TV, yeah.
I do have a totally legal mod, which up-reses everything and scales it up. So that's part of the reason the text is a little weird.
Totally legal.
Normally it's like a 480p game or something like that. So, the status report was he's very excited for it to hatch. So am I. He also can't tell whether it's male or female still, which makes sense. And he's letting me know the secret to raising a good chocobo is giving it plenty of care. And the best way...
Zapego's life sounds really exciting.
Zapego's chocobo master, alright? He's part of the Vana'diel Chocobo Association, or whatever it is.
That sounds legit, okay.
If you look at one of the early episodes, I was hanging out with the Vana'diel Chocobo Association. So I'm going to care for my egg by watching over it. Let's see if it moves. I'm very excited. What if it stopped moving? That'd be awful. The chick in the egg seems to be anxious to meet you. Guys, huge. This is huge.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're getting to the top story for today. Han dropped a bomb.
Again?
Yeah, well, we're going to pretend like it's the first time.
Okay.
The first time you dropped the bomb.
So, Iwata, I totally don't remember his full name.
Satoru
recently,
newly crowned president of Nintendo
well, he's
America.
CEO. That's not really a president, is it?
Or is he CEO of Nintendo of America now? He's like CEO of all, so Nintendo, Japan, and America?
I think only in America.
Oh dear. Okay.
He represents everything Nintendo of America, I guess.
Alright.
Anyways, he recently announced that there will be no E3 press conference for Nintendo this year.
Oh my god.
And possibly not ever, I don't know.
I can't even... This is blowing my mind. I'm like totally serious. When you first told me this, my mind was completely blown. I don't even understand why that would happen. Like,
well, he did say that they wanted to focus on more smaller events, media events, and I guess he also wanted to use that whole Nintendo Direct thing as more of a way to push out news towards the general public.
Have you been watching a lot of those Nintendo Directs?
I stood awake for a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're like the weirdest, like, as a person who's doing the shittiest, weirdest, most abstract art stream, Nintendo has me beat. Like that whole thing, the whole like skit where like Iwata just stared at bananas for Donkey Kong, that was really weird. Did you watch that one?
I'm trying to remember.
Where he just like stands there and holds his hand out with like a stack of bananas in it and just stares at it?
I don't remember that.
Or the one, there's like another where Reggie like talks shit about Bill Trinan. You see that? Like, there's a whole, it was like multiple, like Nintendo Directs where Bill Trinan's like, oh, you know, someone should get Japanese lessons for Reggie after hearing his Japanese on the Nintendo Direct stream. And then like the next episode of Nintendo Direct, Reggie's like, I heard Bill was talking bad about my Japanese, so I sent him to Japan for a long time. Like, Nintendo Directs are better than any E3 press event. But I just want, like, I wanted a live one on stage. I don't know. Nintendo had the best E3 presentations, I always thought.
It would be nice for them to announce some stuff for that thing. The thing they made last year.
Yeah, maybe that's why they're not doing anything E3. They have nothing to discuss for Wii U.
Yeah, that's...
Real bummer. It's a real bummer. I really want a Wii U. I just don't have any reason to buy one. Other than Mario.
I'm in the same boat. Like, I want to get a Wii U. Everything out there is pointing me to say, don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just in a weird spot. Like, it's not getting current-gen ports, really. And then when it gets next-gen ports, they'll be the crappy ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, I mean, some Deus Ex action happens. That's kind of cool. But that's the definitive version, is the Wii U version.
It feels like the way they're positioning the Wii U, based on... Was that commercial? I don't know if that commercial was recent, but the commercial with the mom, they bring like the whole family in to talk about the Wii U and stuff.
Families?
That's weird.
It feels
like the dancing kid in the background. That's a weird commercial.
When they first launched it, it felt like they were trying to sort of step back into a more serious face gamer plays, and now it feels like they're stepping back to where the Wii was, which is an okay place for some people, but not for the E3 market necessarily. Not for the people who are going to want to see that.
Maybe they just don't want... Because I remember, was it like 2008 or 2009 when they had that like really terrible E3 press event where they didn't show a single hardcore game? And they had like Wii Music and had that weird guy like banging on the drums for Wii Music. And then they had like Cammy was like doing her yoga in Wii Fit 2 or Wii Fit 1 or something like that. That was such a weird event. I don't know. This is a bummer though. No Mario. Are they going to be at E3? Did they say that?
They haven't said anything about that. I mean, if they have no E3 presence at all this year, that's super troubling.
Duder McBrohan in the chat reminded me, the guy's name was Ravi Drums, the Wii Music master.
And also that Tom Nook is a racist.
Well,
he is a racist.
I believe it, yeah. Racist against humans, man. Begging all that money. I never got a house that cost as many bells as Tom Nook is charging. That being said, I'm totally going to buy the new Animal Crossing. I'm a big fan of that series.
Kind of fell off of Animal Crossing ever since the GameCube one. Like, that was like the only reason why I played that, though, was for the NES games.
Yeah. It sounds like the new one has that in there again, sort of.
Do they? That'd be kind of cool.
Or maybe it was the other one. The version, what is it called? Like, Tomodachi Station? Tomodachi Station, where it has all your Miis. I think that's the one that has NES games in it now. But yeah, I saw there was a new 3DS coming out, Animal Crossing 3DS, that I really wanted. And it comes with Animal Crossing pre-installed on it, so I may have to pick that up.
I wasn't super interested in it until I saw the whole, like, QR code thing where you can scan a sort of like, I don't know if it's I guess it is just a QR code and then like exchange things. I don't even know how to like items and
patterns
dresses and
okay.
I think patterns. I don't know if it's like user. I think it's user-made stuff in addition to other stuff.
That's really.
But there were like really cute little like sailor outfits and like little table things, and that's interesting. I went for that.
Yeah, I'm down.
That seems like a thing that could, some clever people could make some cool shit that I could just get for free to make my game better.
It's better than the whole e-reader thing that they had way back on the GameCube. I used to collect those Animal Crossing
Oh, those e-reader cards? Oh, wow. Yeah. Man, I always wanted to get an e-reader for my Game Boy Advance and GameCube, but no.
I still have mine sitting here with all my cards.
What could you get from the cards?
Like patterns, music thingies, the whatever town theme or whatever that you can set up. And I think like random furniture stuff as well.
Oh, and Calcutech, Austin in the chat brings up Fantasy Life, which looks really awesome. That's that brownie brown, like half Animal Crossing, half RPG kind of thing, where you can go out and be an RPG class and kill stuff, or you can just be like a farmer or like a crafter and just like hang out in town and never leave.
Right.
Seems so cool. That's like, seems like a perfect game because it actually has a game part in, other than like writing letters to computer players.
That was, oh hell, what was that game called? I think it was the Animal Crossing people also did a game that was like, you're like a magic school student.
Really?
And it was, yeah, it's gonna drive me crazy if I can't remember what the hell that thing was called.
Was it for like Game Boy or?
It was for the DS.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
And it was like you're like a magic student. You do like lessons and learn spells, and then you do quests for people.
That sounds awesome.
And there's other students that you have to sort of interact with, and it had the same sort of clothing and what the fuck was that called?
I just realized it says that the chick inside the egg seems to be anxious to meet you. Like he might not actually be. Like, it might just be trying to get out of the egg. He might not actually care about me at all. Like, Final Fantasy's kind of set me up for disappointment right now. Look, Austin once again coming to the rescue with Magician's Quest, Mysterious Times. This is cool. I'm going to have to look this up.
It was pretty interesting. It was, I think it could have been better from what little I played of it, but it's interesting.
Shinerbach is also helping this stream go by a little bit easier, this egg staring. Man. At least you guys are much more upbeat than Phil was yesterday. He was like bumming me out. He was so depressed that I somehow roped him into this. I don't think he didn't. He blocked me on Instant Messenger and on Twitter, so I think he's officially given up on me after this. Yeah, but he still said he's going to upload the videos to his YouTube channel eventually, so... He wants them hot hits from my abstract art stream. You guys just wait, man. Once this Chocobo hatches, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy times. I'll be reading stories to Chocobos, singing songs. It's going to be called Chocobo's Quest Mysterious Times. I'm going to change the name of the stream. Me and Zapago and the Chocobo are going to all get polyamorously gay married. It's going to be great.
Wait, how do you know you're going to have a dude Chocobo?
Well, because I'm going to make sure of it. Alright. If the stream takes like a 4-day break, then everyone... No, that's terrible. I guess it's just random, I suppose. 50-50 chance. Well, I think that's the one thing there's no way of altering. Like, you can help determine what color it is and that kind of thing, and what stats it starts with, but you can't...
Where did you get this egg from?
From the Egg Quest.
Oh, right. They give you one free egg.
Yeah, Han, you played Final Fantasy XI, so I have someone else that, like...
And unfortunately, yes. Wow.
Are there no happy Final Fantasy XI players left? Because I'm not one. And everyone I know that played is no longer happy. Like, their life has kind of taken a dip since then. So, what classes did you play? What jobs?
I don't know about that, but what class did I play?
Yeah. What were your main 2 jobs, I guess?
Okay. I played monk mostly and paladin.
Good choice, man. So you're tanked it up.
As a Taru, might I add.
Really nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. See, I love like Taru paladins. They look so cool.
Yeah. And we're pretty awesome. I mean, we heal ourselves like that. You know, we have like so much mana.
Paladin's such a good tank. I'm jealous. Corsair is like such a weird class. Like, it's such a weird spot. I mean, you're guaranteed a spot in a party, pretty much, because you can do really good buffs. But you spend the whole time buffing rather than actually doing anything or shooting your gun.
Well, it's. I guess it's kind of like how Bard just kind of sits there and casts songs all day. I mean,
like my friend is
eventually, you can like pull stuff as a Bard. But that's really it. That's all they do.
Pretty much. I have a friend who's a Bard dancer, and that's like, it's like the weirdest combo, because you could just buff all day, and you'd self-heal so much that you never ever take like a single point of damage. And you're just sitting there, like they just sit there, and he's like either playing an instrument or spinning around in a circle dancing. Like, it's definitely the most active looking class. Like, he's constantly either playing music or dancing. It's pretty cool. Duder McBrohan reminds us that my Hatsune Miku video is Phil's most liked video. Oops.
Yeah, but that's Hatsune carrying. Like, she's the draw there.
Yeah, it's not
Everyone
me.
loves Hatsune.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for that to show up.
I'll say this.
Yeah.
I've been playing a game called Phantasy Star Online 2, and last month they introduced Miku, or Hatsune Miku costumes.
Whoa.
And there was like a huge surge of like people that either quit the game or just haven't been playing for a while. All suddenly came back, and now you see lobbies filled with Hatsune
With
Miku.
Miku's everywhere. Wow.
Everywhere.
They did that with Sony Home, too. They had a Hatsune Miku promotion in Home at one point, where you could go in and like interact with her.
That's pretty.
I think that.
Oh, was it the real Hatsune Miku in there, or just like a fake?
You know, it's like the real Santa's at the mall at Christmas.
Okay, that's fair.
It was one of Miku's helpers.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it wasn't the real Miku, but she's got the ear of the real Miku.
Exactly.
Okay.
I found another person who agrees that this is a good game, or who feels that this is a good game. The Boyfriend Plus app, which is a robot boyfriend on your iPhone, who uses the Omegle sort of Eliza chat thing. He likes this game. He likes Final Fantasy XI.
Does he? All right, man.
Yes.
That's cool.
He says he plays Arresto Druid :D.
Oh, of course. That's in this. I'm pretty sure. That's a thing.
So he's got your back.
I think he might be a little bit confused on what game he actually likes, but I'll take the praise anyway.
I'm gonna ask him about chocobos.
Yeah, I want opinions on chocobos. So you're playing Phantasy Star 2 then, or Phantasy Star Online 2? Are you playing on PC or Vita or both?
I'm playing on both. Like, I'll play on PC when I'm around my PC, but if I need to like play on my bed because I'm lazy, then yeah, I'll switch over to Vita.
Is it pretty playable? Like, is it the real game?
Yeah, it's a free-to-play game, which already has, like, you know, you'd be kind of worried about it, because you think, oh, maybe it's, like, pay-to-win, or it's just half-assed, but no, it's a pretty solid game. Haven't really ran into a situation where it's really pay-to-win.
That's nice.
It's a very good game.
Have you put money in it yet?
Well, yeah, I have.
Did you get your Miku costume, or what?
Do
you have to pay for that?
I did not pay for that. Well, I did and I didn't. The way that it works is that other people can buy costumes and they can sell it.
Oh.
So you could sell it for, you know, like in-game money as opposed to premium money or whatever fancy term you want to use. So, another thing too is that a lot of the costumes, it's random as to what you can get because it's all in a lottery system. So sometimes people will buy one of these tickets and they'll be like, well, I'm male, I can't wear a Hatsune Miku costume, I'm gonna sell it.
Can you put on the Hatsune Miku costume if you're a male, or would this not let you?
It won't let you.
Oh,
that's
Japan! You're fucking me. Now I have to roll a lady in that game so I can play as Miku.
Well, everyone plays female in that game.
Wow, okay.
It's because there is like this extreme bias of like there's
get
like
all the
a lot more
costumes.
interesting female costumes.
Like, by interesting, do you mean like not essentially non-existent, or actually interesting? I'm just curious.
I mean, I think I know what he means. That's an issue in a lot of MMOs. Is like there's so much work put into fanciness and design for female costumes, whether they're covering or whether they're gross or either way, and then dudes are just kind of
Get armor.
plain.
Yeah, I mean,
there are very few games that seem to spend equal time making the male outfits as like interesting as the female outfits. Like the only one that comes
like
to mind
Final
is really
Fantasy
Terra.
XI?
Maybe Guild Wars 2.
Final Fantasy XI doesn't actually have male or female costumes. All the armor is the same.
There's
That doesn't
well,
count.
wedding
That's-
dress.
But it's kind of interesting because there's
I can
like
think of.
there's like armor that is just a thong, pretty much, and every class is essentially every melee class is required to wear it at some point.
Yes, the Sublagars.
Sublagars, and so you'll see like giant like Galkas, like huge like male like gorilla guys will rock that, and like the little Tarus will rock that. Everyone's wearing those, and even like the like higher level Corsair costume is just like a pirate outfit. But it's kind of nice because it's like half pirate, like half like British soldier sort of thing. If that makes sense. But it's the same outfit for male characters and female characters, which is kind of neat. I don't know. Not a lot of games do that, I guess.
Yeah.
Where everyone can rock like legitimate armor, or everyone has to wear legitimate, thong.
I have an update from Boyfriend Plus.
Ooh.
I asked him how many chocobos he's raised.
Ooh.
He says he's raised 35.
35? Holy shit! This guy is crazy.
He's
Oh,
amazing.
no.
There's no way I'll be able to stack up to
For the
Boyfriend
record,
Plus.
his name is Nice Don Draper. He's like Don Draper, but nice.
That's your Boyfriend Plus name? I like that.
That's what I named him. And I asked him if he has any chocobo raising tips, and he says you can use Vaseline to grow larger eyelashes.
Wait, what?
What?
You can use Vaseline to grow larger eyelashes.
What?
What?
I'm gonna write that
What
down,
would be the
actually.
equivalent of Vaseline in Final Fantasy XI?
It's called the subscription fee. Wait, no, that's why you need Vaseline. I'm sorry. Wow. Alright, well, I mean, that's a good tip, though, really, if you think about it.
Is that a stat that chocobos have? Eyelash length?
Eyelash
Is that something
length.
you have to worry about?
Yeah, and you have to,
Is that
like...
why you're poking it so much?
Like, it has...
Right eyelash length?
It has a little meter. It has, like, the energy meter, and then right next to that is actually the Vaseline meter, so I'm gonna have to make sure to keep that going up strong. So I can get the high eyelash quotient. We'll tell Nice Don Draper that he's very helpful.
He is very helpful.
Yeah, he's a killer.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try that advice in real life, I think, as well, just to see if it works.
Don't put Vaseline on your eyes. What the fuck?
Well, I won't test it on me. I'll just try it on the dog or something.
I'm sure your dog's gonna love it.
My dog's got lovely eyelashes. How many times have I done this? Does anyone keep? No one's keeping count. Why am I even asking? I ask that every episode. No one's paying attention.
Is this what all these episodes just consist of? Is you staring at the egg repeatedly?
Episode 0 and episode 1 and 1.5 are me doing the Chocobo Egg Quest. And then episodes 2, 3, 4, and 5 are egg watching, which I think means that tomorrow is hatching day, which is pretty exciting. Might have no guest stars because it's going to be too exciting. I don't want to blow any minds. All right. But seriously, though, someone be here. I can't do this by myself. All right. I actually think I'm going to end it for today, kind of early, because I haven't eaten dinner yet, and I'm really hungry.
Wait, hang on. I got some more hot tips from Nice
breaking
Dog
news.
Draper.
Okay.
I asked him what he thinks the most important trait for a chocobo is. He says patient, trust, and communication.
That's deep, actually.
Yeah.
It's a lot deeper than I expected. Those aren't actually listed by Square as stats, but I feel like they're stats in my heart.
They're like invisible stats. They're like bonus stats.
Yeah, that's what I get from watching the egg, actually. That raises those stats.
I also asked him, do you race your chocobos? He says, vroom vroom, I'm the fastest.
This guy seems like he's on point. All right, Nice Don Draper knows what he's talking about.
Okay.
I asked him, what are your chocobos' names? And he says, Edward, Jonathan, Sean, Philip, Ryan, and Lachey. Not 35 names. Okay.
Maybe he just like renamed them over and over again.
Probably.
Because you have to retire a chocobo before you can get a new one. So he just has them
That's
on
a good point.
the Shay, huh?
Probably has them numbered too.
I like that. I'm gonna, yeah.
It might be Ayashay, because all the other names have capitals, but that one doesn't have a capital
Shay.
L.
I don't know
So,
about that one. I don't
Could
like
be Lachey or Iashay.
Shay. Yeah, it's just like how the Simpsons like name their cats like Snowball, like the first, Snowball the second. Like as the chocobos go to the farm, like he just he just renames them over and over again. All right, though, I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm going.
Good hustle. Good work out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Stared
looking.
at that egg.
I think this is a great episode, guys. This chocobo seems to be pretty anxious. So, I think it's going to work out well. Unless it just seems that way. Alright, so tune in tomorrow, Internet, for maybe a hatching, I hope. I'll let my special guests get their self-pimping on. Janine?
I'm at Bleeding Heart, which is a thing that is rough to spell, but you'll get through it.
Han, how about you?
I am at Mognite. I also run a website that's currently on relaunch, themogblog.com.
On relaunch?
On relaunch, as in I'm fixing a lot of things and it's not ready for public showing, but we still have some reviews up there and some articles that I have a few associates working on from time to time.
You have a review of Final Fantasy XI up?
No.
Don't go to this website, guys. I'm kidding. I'm sure it's fantastic. If you were to give Final Fantasy XI a review right now, out of 5.
Well, I mean, it robbed me like 6 years of my life, so I guess 4.5 out of 5.
There we go. That's perfect.
4.5 jars of Vaseline out of 5.
And I am Dylan Hecht, your lovely host. You can find me on Twitter at Dylan Hecht, I don't even know how to spell my own name, DYLANHECHT. And eventually you can watch back episodes once they get put up at youtube.com/KefkaTaran, KEFKATARAN. Come back tomorrow for hopefully an egg hatching and maybe another special guest. I'll see you there, Internet.